So, alright. So what's coming next? Well, right now, I'm going to be taking a break from streaming because next week, literally in a week, Pokemon Sun and Moon comes out. I do want to play Sun for myself. I have no way to actually stream it, and I do want to watch Leah play it blind. Don't worry, Noel. I don't have much to do anymore. Anyway, I'm just talking about what's coming next, so don't worry, you won't be missing much. You can just rewatch this part. I think I'll actually make this part its own highlight just so people know about this. So yeah, like I was saying, Sun and Moon is going to be its own thing that I'm going to do in my personal time. But because I'm gonna take any bit of time I can to play Sun, aside from the things I have to do with memory trees and work as well, who's kind of hectic this month. This is why there won't be streams until I personally complete Pokemon Sun, because I do want to watch Leah play it blind, but I don't want to get spoiled myself. So I guess you can kind of understand where I'm coming from with this. So one game that's coming in the future and that I can say for sure I will be streaming is Persona 5 Blind. Now, Persona 5 will definitely be blind when it comes out. Day one, I will be streaming the game if I get the game on day one. But I'm making sure I'm getting it on day one. The reason why I'm doing it on release, I'm going to do like I'm going to do Persona 5 in a bit of a marathon way because when Persona 5 is going to be released, I actually have the chance of being alone at home, meaning I won't be disturbed when actually streaming from my PlayStation 4. So that means that I'm going to take any bit I can to stream Persona 5. And so, because of that, this is going to be streamed. I know there's probably going to be a lot of people that are going to likely not going to watch because it's going to be on release date and they want to keep it blind. And I do understand that. I mostly want to do this for two reasons. One, I want to actually have my blind experience of Persona 5 on record. And the best way to do it is to stream it and have it uploaded on my YouTube channel. Later on, you'll be able to watch it. If there's no one that comes to those streams, I'll stream it as if I was doing a Let's Play. So, anyone that watches it later, it's going to be in my highlights and on my YouTube channel. So you'll be able to see later on my full-on blind impressions. Of course, I'm gonna try as much as possible to finish it before my parents come back. No, in the case of Shiva, Amy, she actually said she would stream it, but she won't stream it blind. That's the difference between me and her. Shiva is going to take a week off work, she said, to actually play it herself. And she's going to play it on the hardest difficulty, full social link, which my blind playthrough is not going to be full social link. I can guarantee you that. Now, in between that, I know for sure there's going to be another game I'm going to stream. I've yet to decide what that game will be. So there's going to be a game from here until Persona 5. It's likely going to be. It's going to depend. It's going to depend on how what I'm feeling up to. I do have a few ideas, but I'm not going to mention any game here as I don't have any true idea of what's going to happen. And I can already say what's going to come after Persona 5. And this is going to be something big for the channel. This is something that's going to take a very long time. And I do plan to do it because it's something I wanted to do. because recently it was announced that Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 will be released on PlayStation 4, meaning I will stream those games, every game in the Kingdom Hearts franchise, in both those games, and likely 2.8 after, and that's going to be a, like a very long journey. But I do want to do it. Kingdom Hearts 1 won't be blind as I have played it in the past, but I will play it on stream anyway, regardless. So yeah, that's coming in the future, and that's going to be big. I know it already. So that's why the game here, I don't want it to be too long, because once Persona 5 comes out, this game's going to be dropped for that game. Now here's the thing. The compilation of those games, from what I heard, comes out in March next year. That also coincides with the time that the Switch gets released. I'm going to focus my money on the Switch, meaning that if I don't have enough for the compilation of those games on release, I will stream a game unknown here before actually going on to those games if I don't have enough money. So you can see there is 2 slots that I'm not sure. This slot is, of course, only if I can't afford those games on release. And of course, there's going to be one until the release of Persona 5, which is just in February. So of course, I will stream some game. It depends how long I take to finish Pokemon Sun. It depends how much time we have in between Pokemon Sun and Persona 5. And I know during the holidays, I likely won't stream. So that's why this game is a big unknown at this point. It might be a short game. It might be a long game. I don't know yet. It will all depend on when I actually start the game and how much time I have until Persona 5. So I guess you guys get the idea. And as I said, I am gonna I Persona 5 I can assure will be streamed on release. I'm gonna work a lot during the holidays, so that's gonna pay for Persona 5 to be here on release. And I want to make sure of that. And I do want, as I said, my first playthrough of the game blind to be recorded for future reasons so that people can see my full-on impressions of a game from my favorite series ever. And Kingdom Hearts is one game that I actually planned to do Kingdom Hearts 2 blind on stream. But when I saw the compilation of 1.5 and 2.5 that's going to be released on PS4, I said, well, that's the perfect reason to actually do the whole series blind. Also, there is one other big interrogation that could be placed anywhere in this category. It could be anywhere in here. It could be next week. It could be next month. It could be after Kingdom Hearts. That's why there's a big question mark here. There is something else I am planning with someone. I'm not going to mention who. I'm not even going to mention what it is. But do keep an eye because we have something big planned. Because both of us are fan of a series that we barely ever talked in any of our channels. So it's something we haven't planned and that is in the works for the future. It's going to be on their channel and not mine. Of course, when that happens, I will let you guys know who the person is, what the game's going to be, and on which channel, of course, to go watch. And of course, I will host the stream because I will be a co-commentator on that stream. That big question mark is the other reason why I don't know what the question mark game right here will be, because we do have the plan, but we don't know when we'll be able to do it. So I know it's a bit confusing, but I just wanted to address this. Sort of plan out what's coming the next month on this channel. Of course, this means that since Persona 5 and Kingdom Hearts are PS4 games, there will be like no fancy layout stuff, and because of that, once I go live, I start right away. There will be no sort of loading screen, no nothing. It's going to go right into it. For both Persona 5 and Kingdom Hearts, since they are streamed from the PlayStation 4. The unknown game here, what I can say is that it's likely going to be streamed from my computer, because I do have a lot of games that I could that the games I plan are all on the computer. What the game is going to be, I don't know. They might be one-off games as well, not full-on playthroughs. I still don't know exactly what's going to happen in here, and the same here if I can't get Kingdom Hearts on release, when the compilation release in March. Of course, if the compilation gets delayed, there's going to be another game, but you can be sure that on February 14th at 1 p.m. Eastern, and I can say that with pretty much guaranteed, that I will be live with the first of daily streams of Persona 5. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Of course, like I said, it's going to be on my YouTube channel. It's going to be archived on Twitch. And the advantage that the PS4 streaming has over my computer is that it's a bit more stable than my computer is. So it's not going to be a bit of a messy schedule like Mario the Music Box is. Of course, you can still watch the entirety of Mario the Music Box on both my YouTube channel and on my Twitch archives, because I highlight every of those games. On my YouTube channel and on the archives, you can also find my full one-stream playthrough of Parappa the Rapper 2, which you can watch if you want to see more of me until I go back with this unknown mystery game here. But until then, there's going to be no streams for a while due to Pokemon Sun here. Like I said, I want to play the game for myself. Play it blind, but also watch Leah play it blind, and also be able to moderate her chat. So, because we have this game here that I cannot stream by any means, and even if I could stream it, I would not, because it would require me to pretty much play the game only on stream, which would make it difficult for me to be in time with Leah. That means Pokemon Sun is going to be a game I'm going to play for myself. Once Pokemon Sun is done, I will come back with the mystery game. There's going to be a game before Persona 5 for sure. Whether it's just a couple of one-off game streams or anything like that, that's up in the air to see how long I take with Pokemon Sun and how many times, how long we have until Persona 5. So, okay, this got a bit complicated, but I hope you guys got the gist of it. So, with that, this is where the streams ends for today. We finally got done with Mario the Music Box, but it's not all over. Because like I said, there is a sequel coming in the future, and if it's there by next Halloween, it's on the list for 2017's Halloween special. So I will see you guys in the future with another game, which I'll decide then, and of course, I will stay on Twitter when I'll go live, so the best thing to do is to follow me on Twitter And my Twitter name is the same as my Twitch and YouTube name, so don't worry about that. You're gonna find me just by typing my regular name, and you'll be able to know when I go back live with another. With that, I bid you guys farewell, and until next time. Bye!